Opinion: why European qualifiers for World Cup must be reworked to avoid the laughable amount of stats padding that happens against countries ranked 100 or lower. 90% of European qualifiers for the World Cup are actually so laughable. The amount of stats padding that happens against countries ranked 100 or lower is crazy. COMNEBOL have a better format after CAF. If San Marino, Gibraltar, Andorra etc. get to compete in qualifiers, so should the Vatican. Let the Pope and his Cardinals put out an 11. UEFA and FIFA have to rework the European qualifiers because this just ain't it. I'll suggest, they have preliminary rounds for the lower ranked countries. That way, they get a better chance and higher ranked countries don't play meaningless matches equals less congested schedule. No one argues European qualifiers are necessarily easy to qualify from. The point is that there are at least 4 games per qualification cycle that are absolute jokes. The only point is basically to see how many goals can be scored. I guess the betting companies always cry seeing these games. Laugh out loud, yeah exactly, it's not complicated. It'd be like if in North America the USA and Mexico played 6 games against the Cayman Islands and Guadeloupe or other random tiny countries. Qualifying at the end of the day could still be tight, but those games would have zero purpose. No one is denying Europe has best teams though, because it's 100% true. But each qualification group in UEFA has at least 2 to 3 very weak teams. Teams don't walk unscathed in CAF and CONMEBOL qualifiers like that, honestly. CAF currently have Cameroon/Ivory Coast, Algeria/Burkina, Tunisia/Guinea etc. yet to book a place at the second preliminaries. Uruguay/Colombia currently won't be making the WC or neither as things stands. Germany was in a laughably bad group, and it ain't even much worse than the rest I saw. I don't know why that hasn't been thought of. I think that's an amazing idea. Just feel that there is a total lack of respect shown to smaller nations by UEFA and not much is done for them to enjoy international football. It will only be fair for FIFA to have a rule like the European Golden Boot rule to count goals scored. 2 goals scored against San Marino, Lithuania, and the other useless teams under UEFA should be counted as 1 or 1.5. This level of stats padding is crazy. Kane scores a hat-trick last week, and yesterday he netted 7 goals in 2 games. Crazy. UEFA and FIFA really needs to give San Marino a break. Come up with some mini pre-qualification tournament against fellow lesser nations, so they have a chance and gain a bit of pride and purpose. Getting tonked every game is soul-destroying. Harry Kane has 17 goals and 3 assists in 22 games in all competitions, and yet if you were to ask anyone to rate his season out of 10, I don't think you'd see a score higher than a 6. Wild how much European qualifiers plus the Conference League are boosting his stats, all because of these senseless teams.